In this activity, we are going to record 4 to 6 initiatives that are implemented in your school or place of work. This activity is a good exercise for preparing yourself to walk your own staff through the process. On the left, you will complete a box for each of these areas: initiative name, leader, staff involved, resources, and impact assertion. Again, this document corresponds to Handout 1.1, which can be downloaded as a Google Doc or Word document by clicking on the Resource tab at the top right-hand corner of this display. I recommend copying and pasting the content you type in this display before clicking Next so that you may save this information for your records. Please note that you will not be able to print the content you type in this display at the end of the course. So please consider copying it to the Google Doc or Word doc before clicking Next. Now we're ready to start recording our initiatives. Think of the different programs or efforts that you have going on in your building. This could be anywhere from reading programs that you are asking all teachers to teach. This could be some type of remedial activity. This could be a behavior program. It could be a core program supplement. It's basically things that you're trying to implement in addition to the core curriculum for certain or targeted students in order to help improve their skills, whether it's academic or behavior. And so think about the different initiatives that you may have going on in your building, that especially the ones that are tying up a lot of resources, and try to list 3 to 5 of those right now. Then after you've come up with those initiatives, say for example you have rocket math as an initiative, then you would want to identify who is the leader of that initiative. Now if you have a designated person, you would put that person down. It could be a teacher leader, it could be a classroom teacher, a consultant, parapro, could be yourself, and you identify who the leader of that activity is. And then the staff involved. So this would be all the staff involved from printing materials to actually delivering the instruction, or somebody that crunches the data. This would be all the people that are involved, because if we monetize those people, they actually represent part of your budget, and part of their time is being allocated towards this initiative. Then next, we're going to think about the resources. And this could be, again, back to the printing piece. If you have to buy supplies, if you have to rent space, or if you have an agreement with an outside agency, vendors, what have you. These are the resources that are being tied up. They could be both financial resources, but they can also be materials that are being absorbed by this initiative or these initiatives. And then lastly this is just what your gut is telling you about the initiative. This isn't scientific at this point. We're going to get to a more formal process later, but this is really you thinking about how impactful is this program. So for instance, if you had a behavior PBIS initiative and you've seen suspensions drop significantly, and you don't have the figure in your head, but you know that the amount of suspensions that you've given in the past year have gone down significantly, then you could probably say that that has a pretty high level of impact. If something hadn't gone so well, or you think there's pluses and minuses, and that there's room to grow, you might say, well, maybe there's a median impact. This is, of course, impact of what you would like to see out of it. And then lastly, a low impact. This might be something that, every year you kind of allocate time, people, and resources, but you never really feel, at least in your gut, that this is really making an impact in your building. And then once you've completed that, this again would be a good time to copy and paste these boxes into the handout, which is located under the Resource tab. You can download as either a Google Doc or as a Word document, so you have this for future use.